Alright guys, welcome back to another video today on the Ghost Flash channel. In today's video, we're going to be doing a walk around review slash budget build on the 1993 Mazda Miata. First things first, I gotta go pick up gas for the car in the Mustang because the Miata is currently out of gas. So I had to go get some gas in the gas can, which is over here. And then after that, I'm gonna go fill the car up, go take it to a nice little spot, set up the camera, and go ahead and do a walk around, talk about the car, all the modifications done to the car, the prices. The point of this car was supposed to be a flip, but I decided to end up keeping it. But I'm gonna basically show you how to rebuild slash build a Miata for cheap and for less than $2,000. I'm gonna now pour the gas inside the Miata. So I gotta wash the car real quick before I go do a walk around, because as you guys can see, this car is disgusting. So I'm going to give it a wash real quick. Alright, I just finished washing the car, so I'm about to go ahead and drive to my spot where I'm going to be filming the video. And I'm going to try to get some driving clips of me driving the car on the way there, on the way back. I'm not sure yet. I don't really have anywhere to put my camera. I don't have a mount or anything like that, so don't know how that's going to work. But I'm debating on driving at the top up or the top down. It is a nice sunny day, but it is still February. It is still cold, but the heater does work. So I might drive there, the top up, and then drive back with the top down. Alright guys, so we made it to my spot. I'm gonna go ahead and give you guys the walk around of my 1993 Mazda Miata. So I recently purchased this car maybe about 8-9 months ago, and I'll throw up some pictures somewhere on the screen of what the car looked like when I first got it, because this car was complete junked. When I first bought this car, I bought it for 600 bucks off my boy Johnny. Car was not wide bodied, it was bone stock. It had a blown engine. It still ran and it still drove, but it had a blown head gasket, so that's not really ideal. So the first thing I did with this car when I first picked it up, I cleaned up the interior of the car, which was a must because the interior was really bad. Had ugly, ripped up, demolished tan seats. I'll throw some pictures up somewhere on the screen if I have some pictures. I repainted the whole center console piece, put in the single din radio, all new door speakers, a sub, quick release steering wheel setup, vacuumed out the entire interior, scrubbed the carpets, basically just redid the entire interior to make it look way nicer. I also put a 5-speed Honda shift knob on there, you feel me? eBay and a short shifter. So basically in this video it's gonna be a walk around slash budget build on this car. I will admit this car was an eBay build. The whole point of this car was to build it as cheap as possible and as fast as possible. So the shift knob I believe was like around $15. The short shifter kit was obviously an eBay brand. It was around $65-70. The quick release setup, I bought the short hub, which was around I believe 35-40 bucks. I had a different steering on the car, but thanks to some idiot, someone broke into my car and stole it. So this steering wheel is actually from my friend Devin. Shout out to you. Thanks for the free steering wheel. That about wraps up for the interior. I did used to have a tan top with holes, rips everywhere, but I recently got this black top off my boy Jacob from his Miata that he had. Thank you to you for that. That was free. Other than that, the rear wide body, it did actually come with the rear wide body quarter panels, so that wasn't an expense. That was also free. The duckbill, didn't need it, but I've always wanted it, so I went ahead and bought it. The duckbill ran me around 50 bucks. eBay taillights, those are around 45-ish, $50. This rear deck panel, I actually got this in a bundle deal. I got that, the stereo, the speakers, and I believe the coilovers, which are Raceline coilovers. The guy hooked me up, 150 bucks for all that. Exhaust setup, I have the Manzo catback exhaust, which ran me around 180 bucks on eBay. I have an eBay test pipe, which is no brand. It was like, I think it was like 45 bucks. Then I have a Raceland long tube header, and that ran me around 75 bucks. That was not purchased off eBay, that was off Facebook Marketplace. The wheels I actually purchased brand new. They ran me about $350, brand new from an ad I found on Facebook Marketplace. Brand new tires that I got. They are Kumo Exta, I don't really know how to say it, tires. They are a 225 45 15 square fitment. The wheels are a 15 by 9.5, no, 15 by 10 square fitment. For the front wide body fenders, I actually picked up off the same guy that I got the radio from and all the other stuff. He hooked me up with those for 80 bucks, which was an amazing deal. And then, oh yeah, so I did buy an eBay front lip. The eBay front lip ran me around 40 bucks. I also got these turn signals off of eBay. I think they were $30. The headlights, those I also got off eBay. Let me show you what those look like. So go ahead and pop them up. This was a must if I ever bought a Miata. This was a must. Halo front headlights. Those ran me, I think, $60 on eBay as well. And these amber signals, whatever you want to call them, I also picked them up off my friend Johnny. That pretty much wraps up the exterior of the car. Underneath, I already told you the exhaust, the coilover setup. I'll go ahead and show you guys the trunk and under the hood. I wired the sub myself. It was an extra sub I had laying around. So I went ahead and put a Pioneer 10-inch sub. Got this from my friend Joe. I traded him from I had 215s I didn't need, so I traded that to him. I bought the amp and the wiring kit. That was an eBay kit. I believe that was around, I think it was like 110 bucks. So I think that's pretty much it under the car, exterior wise, interior, all that good stuff. Now we'll show you guys under the hood. Now, as I told you just now, I had a blown 1.6 Miata engine, and it was a 1993. This is a 1991 engine that obviously is not blown because I drive it. I picked this motor for around, technically the motor was free, but I had because I traded a drone for it that I bought the drone for 150 bucks, so I guess you can say the motor was $150. Dash, I think I have roughly 150,000 miles. This motor has 130K. eBay intake, cheapest intake I've ever seen in my entire life. That thing was $12 on eBay. Shout out to my friend Matt. I'll put his Instagram on the screen. Shout out to my boy Ruslan. He doesn't have any social media, so I can't tag him. Shout out to them too for helping me do the motor swap. It took us about 12 to 14 hours between 2 days total, so that was actually a really fast motor swap. It started up first try, which is amazing. We've never actually done a motor swap here on the channel before until this build, and it turned out really nice. I built the car for, I think, around 1,900 bucks, give or take. I'm not really sure. Oh yeah, one last thing. I have front and rear drilled and slotted rotors with Hawk brake pads. I believe that was around $120-ish area on eBay. And everybody will recommend obviously not buying drill and slotted rotors because they crack, whatnot, and don't buy eBay brakes and whatnot because it's your life and everything. But Hawk is I would say not really an off-brand, but obviously not a name brand, but a decent brand that I've heard of, so I went ahead and went with those. Have had no issues with the car. Running wise, it's been my daily. I drove it to Tahoe, Santa Cruz, San Francisco, Fresno, and it's never had an issue ever since the motor swap. So I went ahead and put the top down because I believe after this I'm just gonna take it out for a drive with the top down, enjoy this nice winter sunny day. But yeah, I think that's about wrap it up. I actually will give you guys an exhaust clip so you guys can hear what the exhaust sounds like. It actually sounds really good. It has a nice deep tone to it, which is actually pretty surprising in my opinion. So if you guys want to copy my exhaust setup, as I said, it's a Raceland header, an eBay test pipe, and then a Manzo catback exhaust. So this is what the exhaust sounds like idling. Not too bad. It's a nice 4-inch exhaust tip. I'll go ahead and give it a few revs. So, hope you guys heard that. It is really loud. It is really deep. This was my favorite and best investment I ever made on this channel. And I was wanting one of these cars, and I finally have one. So, this is my 1993 Mazda Miata with a 91 engine swap. Last thing, I also have an eBay Stage 1 clutch and light flywheel. I forgot to mention that. I believe that kit was around 150 bucks, give or take. And that's pretty much it. That wraps up the whole car. The front headlights are LEDs. I'll go ahead and show you guys what those look like. Gotta make sure you have nice lights for summer, or not summer, for nighttime, because as you guys know, the factory Miata lights suck. So that's gonna go ahead and wrap up this video with a walk around of my wide body 93 Mazda Miata / budget build. If you guys want to go ahead and do a budget build like this, it's actually really cheap to do. You can do it for a lot cheaper than what I did, because you do not need to get all the stuff that I did. That is by choice. I could have probably built this car, rebuilt it, had it running everything for about under $1,000 if I really wanted to, but I didn't. I went a little overboard with the car because I wanted to modify it a little bit more. So yeah, if you guys like today's video and you guys want to see more videos on the Miata, let me know in the comments down below some ideas, what you guys would like to see, what cars you guys want to see on the channel. I have some Z content coming up pretty soon, some Genesis content. Other than that, like, comment, subscribe, and I'll catch you guys in the next Go Splash video. Peace.